Hello, everybody. It has been a while, but I am back, right? And I'm really excited, so hyped, because now we have Superman versus Mongul. Now, when it was first announced, I tried to pre-order it, but when I did, sold out. Then, a few months later, today, I found it in Target. Unbelievable. Crazy. So, you know, you got Mongul there, you got Superman in his recovery suit, you got his guns, right? Superman and Mongul. Superman versus Mongul, Return of Superman. This is after Reign of the Supermen. Here we have this beautiful, beautiful artwork. Absolutely gorgeous. On the other side, we got that. Here's the top, standard DC multiverse stuff. Here's the bottom. There is the barcode. So I'm going to open this up, and we're going to review it, and yeah. All right, here are the figures, right? Just got them out of the box. Now we're going to take a look at Superman, recovery suit Superman first. All right, he's got the mullet, he's got the hair, he's got the longer hair. The face looks good, it's comic accurate. He's got all of that going on. He's in the recovery suit, so it's mostly black, not really much going on, but it's simple and it works, and I really like it. You can see the paint on the hair, slightly there. All the detail and love poured into this Superman. And I'm so glad I have this. Very thankful. Now here is Mongul. And oh my gosh. This is awesome. Look at that evil face he has. Look at how evil he looks. Like he's just grinning and smiling of pure joy of hatred. Look at that. See the detail so much. There's like a slight wash to the metal parts that just makes it pop. And then there's like outlining on his abs, like shading too. You can see the veins on his arm. Look at how gross his hand looks. Man, this is awesome. The musculature, the anatomy, the proportions look phenomenal. I'm a really big fan of this. Here is the back. You can see there's a hose going down. We got this thingy. The belt goes all the way around. And yeah, those are the sculpts for the figures. Now let's go over articulation. Superman looks up that far, down that far, side to side. There is a very nice Mcfarlane style butterfly joint. I'm not sure if you would call it a butterfly joint, but it's there and it works really well. Go all the way around, all the way up, all the way down. Here, the arm has a cut right there. Double joints. Hinge at the fist. Now let's see abs. Not the best ab crunch, but it works. Not really, it doesn't work. But this always goes up, so you can get him in a flying pose. Right? Look at that. Man, that's cool. All right. And then you can kick that far up. Can go back that far. Double joints. Oh man, that's tight. You can do that on the ankle. Very generous pivot. Look at that. Very generous. And of course, toe articulation. I don't know if this harness comes off. I'm not going to try to take it off because I kind of like it on there. But I assume if you just like, put it in there, it would probably just pop off. But I'm not going to do that. I like how it is. You can do it if you want. It was pretty expensive, so that's why I'm not doing it. But yeah, here is Mongul. Now Mongul, he's a big guy. He's a big fella. And like, I don't expect big guys to have that much articulation, which I like big figures because they're big, and they give that presence on the shelf or like next to your other figures. And he does that. He does that very well. Look at the difference between Superman and Mongul. He is a titan. Absolute unit. So that's why I'm not going to judge too harshly on articulation. But with all that being said, it's not the best. You can barely look up. Barely. Can look down better, but not too much. Can move side to side a little. This goes all the way around, right? You can get it down. You can get it up. Yeah. This goes up that far, down all the way around. And you can barely, it's like single jointed, barely move that up, which is quite disappointing. But again, I'm not judging it too harshly because big figures are harder to make, apparently. His wrist can move down, can move all the way around. I'm not going to push it. He can kick that far up, that far back. At least he has double jointed knees. I don't know why they couldn't do the same on his arm, but at least he has knees. This can't go up because of this part, so it can't go really that up, but it can go down a little and barely any side-to-side motion. But I think that there's toe articulation. Yeah, there is. Oh, but that's ugly, though. Look at that. I don't know why you'd need toe articulation on a big guy like this. So you're not going to get any crazy poses from this. But he is going to look good on your shelf because the paint and sculpt is out of this world. Now, with all that being said, let's take a look at the accessories. We have this plasma pistol, right? And this metallic, purplish, blackish wash. And it looks great. It looks amazing. I'm a big fan of this. We have this plasma rifle. There's like some dirtiness right here. It is a little bent, but that's fine. Very nice. And we get a pair of open hands for Recovery Suit Superman. And a pair of holding hands for Recovery Suit Superman. Now, I don't know why there isn't a pair of fists. Instead, there's like an open hand and a fisted hand for Mongul. And I would have preferred it just being both fisted hands so like he can punch and stuff, but you know, I don't know why. Like, it was like, what, $80 this 2-pack? I feel like that they could have included that. But I'm not complaining. I'm a big fan of this. Really thankful for it. Of course, we get the card. So here's Mongul, Return of Superman. If you want to read about the character, you can pause right here. 3, 2, 1, gone. Here is Recovery Suit Superman. Return of Superman. Looking amazing. Look at that neck. Oh my gosh, I hope I can draw like that someday. Wow. Here is the data file, right? And of course, you get a pair of stands. Now the stand doesn't really work well on Mongul, but he can stand on his own. Look at that. Recovery Suit Superman. Let's see if he can stand on his own. Yeah, he can. If you get the legs right, he can. But now, guess what? It's comparison time. So we're going to compare Recovery Suit Superman to, I forgot his name. It's also Superman, but it's not Justice Lord Superman. It's, I don't know. I forgot. I'm going to be honest. It's like the Order Superman or something. I don't know. I just got it because it looks cool. I never touched the comic, but it's there, right? Here is Cyborg Superman in the Green Lantern comics, where he just like crashes out and steals a bunch of rings, right? So yeah, looking great. He doesn't like standing though. Here is Armored Green Lantern. If he wants to stand, that would be great. And there they are together, right? Then we have Metron. Here is Symbiote Spidey. And of course, Mcfarlane towers over Marvel Legends, but you know, having them together, they don't look too bad, right? Or am I just coping? I don't know. But I like them together. I think it's cool having both, like, darker outfits together. Then we have my glorious goat, Cyclops. And again, Superman just towers over Cyclops. It makes me excited for the Mattel Collectors line. I'm really excited for that. I'm really looking forward to that. But I am still going to buy Mcfarlane because I really enjoy their figures and their sculpts is amazing. And then here we have Wolverine. Now, here is Mongul next to Wolverine. Look at that size difference. Cyclops next to Mongul. Symbiote Spidey next to Mongul. Metron next to Mongul. Armored Green Lantern next to Mongul. Superman next to Mongul. And of course, Cyborg Superman next to Mongul. And that is my review. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun doing it. And I do plan on uploading more videos to the channel and to my TikTok. But I'm pretty sure no one cares about that. I'm hoping someone does. And that is my review. I hope that, you know, helped you decide whether to get this 2-pack or not. Because it is pretty pricey. It is very pricey. But if you like Superman, I'd say it's worth it. If you like DC, I'd say it's worth it because the other Mongul, it looks okay, but this one looks so much better. And yeah, that is my review. Have a great day, and Jesus loves you.